I am 80 years old and wish I had heard this at 60. If I could go back and talk to my 60-year-old self, there are a few things I'd wish I had known. Lessons that would have helped me navigate the years with more joy, peace, and confidence. Now that I'm 80, I've had the gift of time and experience, and I've learned some hard truths that I wish someone had shared with me earlier. The reality is, aging isn't just about the number of years you've lived. It's about how you live those years. As I look back on my life, I can see clearly how small habits, perspectives, and choices shaped the way I've aged. So, if you're in your 60s, or even younger, this video is for you. I'm going to share 5 truths I wish I had heard when I was your age. These insights could change how you experience your later years, making them richer, more fulfilling, and far more rewarding than I ever imagined possible. 1. Prioritize your health. It's the foundation of everything. I can't emphasize this enough. Health is the foundation of everything. In my 60s, I took my body for granted. I didn't prioritize exercise or diet, thinking I was still young enough to handle things. But as I entered my 70s, I noticed the impact. My energy started to dip, and the aches and pains I ignored for years became more pronounced. I wish I had started earlier, walking more, eating better, and taking care of my health. When you're 60, it can feel like there's plenty of time to make changes, but the earlier you start, the better your health will be in your 70s and beyond. You don't need to run marathons, but even small changes like walking, stretching, or eating more whole foods can make a huge difference in how you feel and how long you live. Looking back, I regret not giving myself the gift of health earlier. The truth is, there's no real enjoyment in life if you don't have the energy and vitality to live it fully. So, start today. Walk, eat well, and invest in your physical health. It's the best investment you can make for the future. 2. Let go of regrets. Life is too short. As I turned 70, I realized how many regrets I have been carrying around. I wish I had taken more risks, pursued my passions more fully, and made bolder decisions. But as the years went on, I realized that holding on to regrets only weighed me down. The truth is, you can't change the past, and holding on to regrets stops you from fully enjoying the present. I spent so much time dwelling on mistakes I made, but I wish I had learned to let go earlier. Every day is an opportunity to start fresh. If you're carrying regret, release it. Forgive yourself and move forward with a heart full of gratitude for what you've learned. You can't change the past, but you can shape your future by how you let go of the past. I've learned that peace comes not from perfect decisions, but from accepting where you are now and making the most of the time you have left. 3. Stop worrying about what other people think. In my 60s, I was still overly concerned with what other people thought of me. I was careful about my image, about being liked, about what people would say. But as I've gotten older, I've realized just how much time I wasted on worrying about others' opinions. I've learned that the only opinion that matters is your own. If you're in your 60s, you've already lived a full life. You've made decisions, had successes, and learned from your mistakes. Now, it's time to live for yourself. Let go of the fear of judgment. Wear what you like, say what you mean, and pursue what brings you happiness. The people who love you will love you for who you are, not for the image you try to project. Freedom comes from living authentically, and once you embrace that, life becomes so much easier. 4. Don't be afraid to try new things. It's easy to get comfortable as we get older. We've done the hard work, raised our families, and often just want to settle into a routine. But let me tell you, complacency can be your enemy. When I was 60, I thought I had done enough, that I had seen enough of the world, and that I didn't need to learn anything new. But now, at 80, I wish I had embraced new experiences earlier, whether it's a hobby, a new skill, or even learning how to use technology. Trying something new keeps you mentally sharp and brings excitement into your life. At 75, I learned to paint. It wasn't something I ever thought I'd do, but it brought me so much joy. I also started taking short trips to places I'd never been, learning about different cultures, and making new friends along the way. Don't let your age limit what you think you can do. The world is still full of possibilities. Go after them with an open heart and mind. 5. Cultivate relationships and stay connected. As we get older, it's easy to feel like our social life should take a back seat, especially when friends or family members are busy with their own lives. But trust me, relationships are one of the most important things you can invest in at this stage. When I was in my 60s, I focused too much on my career and not enough on the people who mattered. I neglected friendships, and when I hit my 70s, I found myself feeling isolated. Connection is vital for our emotional well-being. Reach out to your friends, family, and community. Whether it's a call to your children, a chat with a neighbor, or joining a group that shares your interests, staying connected is key. Don't wait for others to reach out to you. Make the effort to connect. These relationships will enrich your life in ways you can't imagine. As I've gotten older, I've found that meaningful relationships are what make life truly enjoyable. Make them a priority, and you'll find that your happiness and sense of fulfillment grow immensely. Looking back at my life, there are things I wish I had known when I was 60. But the most important lesson I've learned is that it's never too late to start living the life you deserve. If you're in your 60s or 70s, you still have so much ahead of you. Take care of your health, let go of regrets, stop worrying about others, try new things, and stay connected. These simple steps will help you age with grace and joy. It's not about how long you live, it's about how well you live. And with these 5 tips, I know you can live a life that is fulfilling, vibrant, and full of purpose. Thank you for watching. If these lessons resonated with you, leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might benefit from these insights. Take care, and remember, it's never too late to start living your